There we go. We are back with guitar in the background. How exciting is that? And I don't remember where we left off. So, we're just kind of apparently after the finals. As it turns out the game tells you. Amazing. The next place we go to is the Mihin High Road, I believe is it's called. And hopefully the volume's good and the guitar's not horribly loud. I don't really have control over that. I could, but, you know, don't want to be rude, although they're kind of being rude, you know, whatever. Whatever. Details. I also don't know why it's blurry. I still haven't figured that out. Or why it's so quiet. Oh, there it goes. Apparently there was just no sound right there. And here's the be underwater forever and a decade part. Just doesn't matter. Hit them in the face. Apparently, Waka can't one-hit them. That is disappointing. This is another one of the ones where you just have to fight a bunch of stuff in a row. They're also incredibly easy. Thank God, otherwise we'd be kind of screwed. Because we can't really heal, so... Although he does have white magic. Just taste. I wish Waka could kill it in one hit, please. Nope. Waka, you disappoint me. Anyway, we get a new party member soon. Which means more tutorials. Tutorials are fun. You need to kill that one. I don't even know why you needed a tutorial for the new character, but whatever. You can't kill these types of enemies without this type of weapon. Which I guess makes sense to tell people that, but whatever. Hey, we got an overkill finally. That only took forever. I think that's the last wave? Nope, one more? One more. And by one more, I mean a large group of one-mores. How exciting. Hey, he actually killed something in one hit. Great. I think this is one of the few fights where you're actually fighting 4 groups, or 4 enemies at the same time. No. I think, anyway. And we're getting a lot of overkills. That, for some reason, wasn't an overkill. I guess you have to hit 300. And more of these things. Less high. Waka's actually about overdrive. I don't think we've seen Waka's overdrive this entire game so far. Can you critical? Nope. Hey, overdrive. If you would stop killing Waka, that would be great. Although this is kind of a waste of an overdrive, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. Because I don't think we're gonna need his overdrive for quite a while. And I suck at this overdrive very, very badly, by the way. You just match up colors, which I suck at. And you have a time limit, obviously. Can I get all 3? I would have liked thunder, but whatever. We're underwater, we'll just go with fire. That makes perfect sense. Sweet Jesus. So long as you don't hit water, actually, they don't absorb water, so never mind. I was gonna say, so long as you don't hit water, you should be fine, but I don't think they absorb water anyway, so as long as you hit anything, you should be fine. And I got 22 power spheres, which was good, because if I recall, we were running out of those. I think, maybe, I don't know. We're not very powerful, yet we don't have any power spheres. Monsters are happening. Hey look, it's him again. What's up, Auron? How are you? Once again, doesn't really have to do much, and he's still awesome. Kill it. This is the first time we get to actually use Auron in some meaningful fight, by the way. Basically, just hit it in the face, and it's dead. How exciting was that? The most anticlimactic fight ever.
Auron.
Hello, series of numbers.
So, you do know him?
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
Best everything there ever was. Hey, it's one of these things again. I hate these things, and I still do hate these things, and I didn't heal Waka. Just whatever, just hit it. Auron has... Actually, I think Auron can hit these fine. Auron's really slow, so he can't hit fast enemies very well. He does have Power Break, which I'm not going to do. That lowers the target's strength, I'm pretty sure. So his physical damage will be less. There's also Magic Break, Armor Break, what is it? There's a bunch of breaks, I don't remember. There's a break everything. In fact, there probably is a break everything. See ya, River. Can we please kill this stupid thing? Jesus. You're also about to see probably the best Aeon in the game, but I kind of prefer Bahamut anyway, but you're about to see him soon. It's one of the secret Aeons that you can get. You have to get the chests and all over the place that I keep talking about, all the temples. Hello, Akasha. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Can we just kill it up? He's not dark anymore. Well, whatever. He's dead. I was gonna put dark back on him, but he died anyway, so... I am doing alright, thank you for asking. That took way too long. We killed an enemy, and we got a Thunder Spear out of it, which may actually be decent. Can I just leave us alone?
Hey, give me a break.
And here comes the Aeon of Victory. Brought to you by the very blurry Seymour. This Aeon, by the way, just ruffles over like everything in the game. It is Anima, if I'm not mistaken. And it fires beams of something out of its eyeball and then starts bleeding. That's not the kind of thing I would, you know, bring to Luca, but whatever. Beams of pain. That's basically all Anima is pain and sorrow, but there you go. And that lovely eyeball gushing blood deal that goes there. That thing's overdrive is ridiculous as well. Everything about that is ridiculous. And that is the last you will see of him for a very, very long time. Sadly. I believe there's several instances where you can actually fight him. And this is the scene that would change if you actually won.
Yuna needs me with her now.
Instead of the Blitzball, he would have a trophy.
Yeah,
Sadly, I got freaking stole the victory from me.
The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah?
I'm probably not going to do any more Blitzball games with that team, because they are quite bad, most of them.
Well, see ya, boys.
Especially the goalkeeper, known as Keeper. How clever.
Good. I can't hear you.
Captain!
Go team. Yeah. We don't have a trophy, but whatever. And this coming up is, by the way, the infamous fake laughter scene,
Never like long goodbyes
which I
anyway.
despise, and so does everyone else,
Sorry
apparently.
for making you wait, Yuna. I had some promises to keep, yeah? From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka.
Sir Waka.
Good to have you with us.
Everyone gets Sir in front of their name for some reason when they become a Guardian.
It's good to be back, yeah?
Yes, yes. Continue with the story.
Any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
I like how it fades out to show you the Aeon, like you forgot about it. Or no, it doesn't. Never mind, it fades to Tidus.
Hey, you!
Thought it was
Don't
going
just
to the
stand
Aeon.
there. All of this is your fault.
Don't yell at
Being
him.
swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanarkand, everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault.
Like how it just stands there and looks at him. Doesn't even say anything right there. There's also about to be a huge plot point kind of just chucked out there into the
Who
wild.
are you anyway?
Right about
You knew my old man,
now-ish.
didn't you?
Yeah,
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it. Jekt, Vraska, and I, together we defeated Sin 10 years ago.
But Sin is still here.
Then I went to Xanarkand,
So,
where I watched over you, so that one day I could bring you to Spira.
Why did it have to be me?
you were born for this,
Jekt asked
Tidus.
me
Except not really.
Is he alive?
Kind of.
to. It depends on what you mean by alive.
Plot point, here we come.
He is no longer human. But then, I felt something of Jekt there in that shell, couldn't you?
What?
You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
How it does that dramatic
be.
white part there? Sin is Jet. Say it.
It is.
There you go.
Sin is Jekt.
Spoiler. Turns out Sin is Jet.
No, that's ridiculous. No way. I don't believe you.
But it is the truth.
And you'll find out
You'll
why
see for
he is
yourself.
Sin. Basically at the end of the game.
Come with me.
So, nothing more on
I
that
say
for
no.
quite a while.
Every story must have an ending.
I don't care about your stories.
Story time with Tidus.
I see. Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You
Have a
tell me it's
hissy
my
fit.
decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
Hissy fit. Tidus has a lot of those.
Irritating. I know. Or are you afraid?
It's Sin. Why would you not be afraid of Sin? Although it hasn't killed us yet, even though we found it like, what, 3 times now? 3 times now. Still hasn't killed us. Because we are its son.
Auron,
Which is weird, by the way.
will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkand?
That's up to Jekt. I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
And that is the new party member. We get to have Auron with us for the rest of the game, and there's no more stuff here for us, so just follow the fancy red arrow or Auron if you want to. Doesn't really matter what you follow. Nothing happens if you stick close to him anyway. I don't think you can do anything here yet. Yeah, nothing there. Official statement, my bum. We don't know where they came from, we're just gonna blame it on Sin. Because Sin, and there's the TV guy. Big deal. He has a point, everyone will just go back to Blitzball again. Oh, this is the TV guy, never mind. Did his camera just glitch out there? Yeah, look at his camera. It like spins around. Can I get him to like rapid fire that? No, not really. Well, whatever. Yay, emulator glitches. That might not even be an emulator glitch, actually. And you know what? Before, unless I've already gone too far. No, I haven't. Okay. Before we continue out of Luca, let me just show you this thing I talked about earlier. This media sphere watching thing up here. Before we leave, because we're probably not going to be back here for quite a while. I think there's an Albed primer over here. Or somewhere. I don't know. I think there's one somewhere. I've probably already missed one. As long as you don't miss the first one, you should be good. I think you can get the rest of them. Whoops. I don't have any idea how I got back out of there doing that, but whatever. This is the tutorial thing. I don't think I've even shown it yet. You can click on fiends and you can fight them to figure out weaknesses and whatnot. Not terribly useful, except for maybe 1 or 2 fiends if it's your first time through, and it is an Albed primer. Okay, so there's these doofuses. If you come here, you can obviously go to the main hall, is your only choice there. And you can watch spheres here. I don't think we have any. No, we don't have any. But that is where you can come watch them. I think you buy music spheres. No. $27 times. Yeah, I don't have that much gil anyway, but apparently you can buy them from that guy. They're expensive. It has all the music available in the game. So the game basically comes with a soundtrack disc kind of thing. And the movie spheres, I believe you get as you go through the storyline. Most of them anyway, maybe not all of them. I know you pick them up and it displays some of the story as you go, but I don't know if it's all 50 of them or however many movie spheres there are. Let me just run in front of the camera guy. There we go. Ruining his broadcast since 1990. That would be awkward. The instant you're born, you're ruining someone's broadcast. I don't even know if that's physically possible, since the broadcast would be about you anyway, if, you know, it was there while you're being born, but whatever.
Sir Auron knows him, apparently. You were right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkand?
We're going to
In any
Xanarkand,
case,
aren't
I'll
we?
miss having him around.
You'll miss me. Aw, Waka.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him.
You're too kind. Oh, well, we're coming to see you.
Sir Auron!
I like how Tidus is just dragging his feet. Like, no, I don't wanna.
Yuna,
Sir,
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
What?
You're serious?
You refused.
no.
I like how he's so formal about
We
it.
accept, right everyone?
Of course, no problem at all.
But why?
I promised Braska.
He promised a lot of things, you'll find
You
out.
promised? My father? Thank
Gasp.
you, Sir Auron. You're welcome to join us.
Legasp.
And he comes too.
You just throw me out there, Auron. Jeez.
guys. Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Nope.
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
He's definitely not Sin.
See.
Let's not tell Yuna that,
We'll
please.
meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Notice he says you'll meet eventually,
What's our itinerary?
because they will.
Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
And the horrendous fake laughing scene, which you can't actually skip, by the way. It's not possible.
Hey, watch.
It's just so awkward. On the plus side, she can whistle now.
Hey, you got pretty good.
Except it's like super quiet now.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
Side boob. There's another one.
You know what?
We need to have like counters for this stuff, but it's already too
It's
late.
embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like spirits.
Someone needs to
raised
count
by-
them in the comments or something
A
for
lot of
me.
people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know.
Probably already up to at least maybe 20 or so by this
I
point.
know it's hard.
They really like the awkward camera shots. I don't know why, but...
Yeah. I understand.
And thank God this game has,
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
what is it?
Huh?
Captions. Something?
on.
Is that right? Is it closed captions? I don't know. Captions. It has the words at the screen at the bottom. That is the worst smile I've ever seen. You're frightening me.
This is weird.
See, that laughing,
Try laughing out loud.
that laughing was
What?
fine. This laughing,
Come on, show me.
this laughing is not. Brace yourselves. Brace. Awkward camera shot. Like everyone's just watching.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Oh, wait, synchronized. Awkward. It was probably just about as awkward as that in the sound booth, actually doing that. Because the only way to really laugh like that is to literally laugh like that.
I want my journey
So,
to be full of laughter.
admittedly that was supposed to be a fake laugh anyway, so, but still.
If we should get separated, just whistle.
Whistle. Whistle to
I'll
the
come
victories. To the victories? That's alright.
I promise.
Oh, there's another promise. There's a lot of those. Some of them cannot be kept. Some of them can.
Well,
Awkward
let's go.
looking straight down. Look where Tidus is looking, by the way. What?
What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, alright. Now, we will
The
go
Temple
to
at
the Temple
Jose.
at Jose.
Jose.
And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
Jose. This temple's actually probably one of the coolest looking ones. In my opinion, anyway. The rest of them are kind of bland. Compared to it, anyway. Comparatively compared to the comparation. Or some such. So this save point is the first save point in the game where you can actually go and just do blitzball. If you really wanted to, you could just get to this part of the game and just do blitzball for the rest of the time you played this. Also, my frame rate's going to be a bit low here. Thank you. Because there's too much stuff for my emulator to figure out. And this explains the scouting for blitzball. You can actually find people to hire for your team. I mentioned that earlier. You just push square on people. I'll do that later. But there's play blitzball. I'm not going to do that for quite a while. I need to get the camera situated so it's not lagging out my emulator here. In other words, not pointing that way. There's something here I want to do. I guess it's not over there. There's a summoner here that I would like to fight. And before I do that, I would like to, I gotta get close to her obviously, but I need to make sure Yuna or one of her summons is in overdrive. And this is a guy we will talk to often.
This is a statue
For basically no reason whatsoever.
8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders.
The
In
Crusaders.
just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Masters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mihen walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maesters' trust, and his legion became known the Yevon clergy.
Yay!
It was
Backstory.
then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
Quite literally. So every time you talk to him, he'll give you a little bit of backstory, depending on where you talk to him. I think you see him twice on this road alone. Just keep talking to people, they'll keep giving you loots. And I want to make sure everyone's got stuff set up here. MP Tidus doesn't need that. Dark Ward is actually pretty good, but nothing here gives dark. Metal Shield with 3 defense. What is this one? 5 defense. Mine's better. Mine is better. Scout don't need. Seeker's all he's got. Both of those are probably the best she has. Yeah. So here's Auron. We've got nothing for him because he just got here. But he's gonna have the most health and the most pure raw damage for a really, really long time. I guess we can give her that. In the event that I ever use her physical attack, she can poison things. Berserk Ward, Poison Ward. I'm gonna use Poison Ward, just in case. I don't know if anything here actually gives me poison, but we're gonna give him the Hunter Spear number 2. They're both the same name. This one's better. Because Strength plus 10 is Redonkulous. That red Amulet is also Redonkulous. But I want that extra HP. And to the sphere grid. Right there. If ever, I'll probably never do this, but if I ever need these extract things that I skipped over, I can just come back and get those. Had to cough there. Yuna learning something. What is she learning? Focus. Right. The thing I really never use. He's still faffing about in the middle here. I'm probably going to take Kamari down Tidus's path, at least part of Tidus's, or Sleepy's path, at least part of it, so he can get some of that speed. He's already got piercing weapons. He already gets a decent amount of strength from the middle area here. So I want him to go down Tidus's path and get the speed bonuses, the agility bonuses, or what have you. Hello, you gonna give me stuff? Thank you. Nope. Didn't even move.
Huh, that one looks slow.
It is slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way, I can take it.
So these are Auron's creatures. No one else, unless you have piercing anyway, will do very much damage to them. So Kamari and Auron will be the really only ones capable of killing these things.
Told ya, Sir Auron's the best.
Same as every other enemy, they have a specific character that counters it. By default anyway. You can obviously, if you use the Expert Sphere Grid, just basically use whatever character you want for it. But I didn't, so we're stuck with this. And there's a couple chests over here, I think.
know what those ruins
And we get to talk to him again.
Some old city?
Correct. A city most ancient.
Most ancient,
A
yes.
terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
Mud
But I
puppies.
believe
I like how he
humans are the
pronounces
only ones
stuff.
capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady.
Technically we already knew who
I
he
am on a
was,
journey,
but whatever.
Studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am...
He has a lot of stories to tell you, by the way.
Fragile smiles on people's faces,
You see him
crumbling at
like
the mere mention
once
of
at
sin.
least in every area, I'm pretty
They
sure,
are
from here on.
you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice
Maybe
once
one
more.
or two of the side areas that you won't see him. I don't think there's anything inside of that place. I have a map. I don't know why I'm not looking at the map, but... Look at the map, you fool! Ice brand, do not want. This place is huge, by the way. We're going to be on this road for a very long time. Which is either good or bad, depending on what you want. I'm not going to grind yet. I will use this road to grind a little bit. Not yet, though. So kill him, you swap to... doesn't even matter, swap to Auron. For some reason that flying creature is faster than Waka.